Hey guys, HMK here once again, and I'm trying something new, something I always wanted to do, and a new segment with other stories that are a little too small in my perspective, that it doesn't really need a whole video focus on it. So this new video series will encase certain news things that I find hilarious, and I'll give my take on those news subjects, like 4 or 5 or 3 or whatever. It's going to be called the Hectic Minute, or the Hype Train, or something. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress, but you guys are going to enjoy it. I hope you do. So anyways, let's start off, shall we? First and foremost, Kingdom Hearts. Yes, Kingdom Hearts. I know you guys will love that. Oh yeah. Anyways, Square Enix confirmed today we can stop holding our breath, people. Congratulations, Dean. That Kingdom Hearts 2.8 HD Final Chapter Prologue will indeed be playable at New York Comic Con this year, upcoming October 7th and 8th, I believe. And when you go and play the game, you'll get a free button, or at least you'll get a free button from Kingdom Hearts, from the Square Enix team, once you go there to the booth. I don't know if you have to play the game or you just show up, because when they told me, when they revealed it to me, they just said, oh, if you show up at the booth, you get a free button. Well, all supplies last. And even though your boy HMK, he's not going to New York Comic Con, Skyward Wing and Sora Alum 1 will be attending Comic Con to play the game. You know, help me out, help a brother out, give me one of them buttons. One of them 2.8 buttons. You guys got any more of them buttons? Anyways, this demo should see a huge improvement over the E3 demo that I played, since we've seen marked improvements in the lighting and graphical quality when it comes to 0.2 vertical sleep, and that's probably, once again, is going to be the most playable demo there. Of course, they're going to have Dream Drop Distance, which runs at 60 frames at New York Comic Con, but 0.2, everyone's going to go and play that stuff. So yeah, 2.8 is indeed playable at New York Comic Con. Moving on, so No Man's Sky, that game that we were all excited for. Well, I'm not going to speak for everyone and say all you guys, but I'm going to say a lot of people were excited for that game. A lot of people fell into the hype, including me, HMK, the Hype Master. I was excited for that game. I bought a PlayStation 4 for that game. I sent it back because, I just got PlayStation 4, and that thing was within the 30 days, so I sent that shit back to GameStop, and I put the money toward the PlayStation 4 Pro, because I'm not gonna be behind when that Final Fantasy 15, that Final Fantasy 7 remake, that Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Kingdom Hearts 2 goodness, I'm ready. I'm gonna be ready with that PlayStation 4 Pro, 4K ready, but still can't play Blu-rays. Anyways, No Man's Sky is currently officially being investigated by the Advertisement Standards Authority, the ASA, so far in the UK for the Steam version of the game. Because as we all know, since the game has come out, it's a shitstorm that's been going on. A lot of people feel and complained that this game was not what we promised, what we were promised. And I can't argue with that. I was hyped up for the game. When I played it, I enjoyed it. I still do. But I can't argue that there's a lot of things missing from this game. From what we've seen from the trailers, there's a lot of things that don't add up. And what a lot of people are complaining about when it comes to the ASA, their complaints to the ASA, they're talking about the Steam version of the game and what they see on the Steam sale page, which includes screenshots that show a vastly better looking game, more stuff in the game, so many more online battles, the view of certain planets being so much more better, and then that wildlife, the alien life that you can come across are a lot more cool, except we get all these weird looking, big chested, donkey footed T-Rex looking aliens. I don't know. They're randomly generated, but nothing looks as good as what we've seen in the trailer. I cannot lie, I cannot come across that. I'm not saying that No Man's Sky is a bad game. I'm just saying that No Man's Sky ain't what we were promised. Man, I only found one planet that is close to a good-looking planet from what we've seen in No Man's Sky, but every other planet I've seen has been desert-like. It's just been nothing but desert. No fauna, no wildlife, no flowers, no grass, no nothing. I only found one planet that does that, and there weren't really a lot of animals on it. Anyways. So, if you guys are wondering what the advertisement standards authority can do. If they find a game or any type of product that is guilty of false advertising, they have the power to pull all those advertisements which are deemed by them to be false, and they can never be on the internet or any type of advertising, period. Right? And if you really piss off the ASA by not going along with a ruling that they, slam judgment down upon, then they have the power to remove the game, the advertisement, or any type of product away from search engine results. So this can really fuck up No Man's Sky and Hello Games. But at the same time, ever since, August, when the game came out, a lot of people were just, yeah, this game is bad, it's booty, we're gonna send it back, booty ass game, and the word of mouth has been killing No Man's Sky as of late. Like the amount of players still playing that game just has been dropping huge ass percentages down the drain. But yeah, so I mean, it's already getting hurt. I don't know what the ASA can do more about that. Alright, moving on. Paper Mario Color Splash. Yes, I am reviewing the game. The review should be out on October 3rd. But it has been 7 days, a whole week. If you guys haven't known, Paper Mario Color Splash was actually leaked a whole 2 weeks early by Nintendo themselves. Yeah, a huge miscalculation, a huge misstep. Someone got fired. Alright, so you know how Wii U games, or most notably any other games that you download, you can do a pre-download of the game so that you'll download most of the game onto your system before the game comes out. And all you gotta do when the game releases, you download a little release key, or you download something else that opens up the game entirely, and then you get to play it. So you don't have to buy the game and wait when the game comes out for that download to go through. No, you can download it ahead of time. But the game's not released, so you download it ahead of time. Once the game comes out, Nintendo will update it for you, and the game is open for you to play, and then you get to go as soon as the game comes out, as soon as that clock hits that hour of release, right? So, instead of that, someone decided to hit the red button early, and instead of downloading the game and having, barred so that you can't play until the game release, the full game ended up getting released. And there's a lot of people who downloaded the game on their Wii U and had the full game open to their advantage. So a lot of people were playing the game. They bought it. They still paid for it, but they're playing it, and they've beaten it a whole 2 weeks early. Instead, Nintendo ambassadors, as Nintendo Bar, we were able to get the game early for review around the same time, but people paid and are playing and beat the game, faster than we ever could already. So that's very interesting, but someone's gonna get fired from that situation. Man, how can you fuck up like that? Jesus, Nintendo. And for our last story for the day, last but not least, things about the NX. Alright, we don't know what the NX is, we want to know what it is, but there are people that do know what it is already, and one of those people include Ubisoft, the big developer Ubisoft. They said that wherever they saw it is really good, it's really nice, and they were really down for the NX. However, they once again, they put themselves in the limelight saying stuff about the NX, saying that the NX will put Nintendo back in the race. What race? The human race? I'm pretty sure they mean the console wars, the console race, and stuff like that. But at the same time, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One has been released for how long now? So, if they're going to be put back in the race, from the most part, what I get from this is that Ubisoft is so confident in the NX that it's going to put Nintendo back to the limelight, because, when it comes to, people addressing consoles and video games and all that, for some weird reason, not a weird reason, for the main reason that Nintendo wants to be different and all that stuff like that, Nintendo's always left out of those things. So it's like, oh yeah, this game is coming out for PlayStation, Xbox, PC, or yeah, we're all United Gamers, and it only shows a controller of an Xbox controller, a PlayStation controller, and a gaming mouse. And I'm like, well, we don't see any Nintendo controllers, we don't see any Nintendo things. Nintendo has always been the kind of lone wolf since they started out with the Wii. They've really, barred themselves away from other console stuff. And what I'm thinking, what they mean by this, what Ubisoft means by this, is that they're going to be put back into that group. They're going to be put back into the race where, people acknowledge the NX alongside the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. That companies acknowledge it, that gamers acknowledge it, memes acknowledge it. I think it means that is most of the side. The NX is going to put into the back of the map. Even though they never really left the map, it's just that people just didn't want to look at that side of the map. So it's like, okay, we're going to go over to PlayStation Ridge. Well, in order to get to that, we gotta cross Xbox Mountain, and before we go there, we gotta cross over PC waterfalls. And but the shortcut there's a shortcut to that, like on Nintendo Trail. No, there is no Nintendo Trail. We're gonna swim over the PC waterfall. We're gonna climb over the Xbox Mountain, and we're gonna get to PlayStation Ridge. That's the way we go. But we can take it to the trail. No. That's what I mean. That could be a race. I get it. But yeah, those are the stories for today, and this has been your Hectic Minute. If you like this video and you want more videos like this, please leave a like. Please leave a comment what you think about this upcoming series. And until the next video, I've been HMK. And if you have a story you want me to report on, please leave it in the comment section below. Like videos like this, I guess. So until then, subscribe. We're trying to hit 100K. Until the next video, I've been HMK. I'll check you guys later.